The back segment tonight, bad news for Hillary Clinton today. As you may know, the former Secretary of State being investigated by the FBI for possible security violations because she used her private email while conducting national security business. Today, the State Department announced Mrs. Clinton's conduct violated government rules. Now to explain further, Fox News Chief Judicial Analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano. You know, when I see these stories, they don't resonate with me anymore. I think a lot of
tired of it.
Not tired of them. There's a bit of cynicism involved, and I think that some of the viewers feel the same way. That the system is so arcane, disorganized, complicated, that people go, it doesn't matter how much they find out, nothing's going to be done. But you think today is a big deal. Why?
I do. I also think a lot of people share your view. Today is a big deal for a couple of reasons. First, it directly refutes a statement she has made dozens of times. It was allowed. We now know that it was not allowed.
All right, stop. So the State Department said today what she did using her private server would have been forbidden if she had asked.
Correct.
And she never asked.
Correct. Which was the second point I was going to make. She never even asked.
But then she'll say, I didn't know enough to ask.
She signed a 2-page statement under oath on her first day on the job, which was given after she had a 2-hour tutorial by 2 FBI agents telling her about the proper care and legal obligations for state secrets. And in that oath, she swore that she had the obligation to know how to care for state secrets and to recognize them.
General. It's general. You know, if the oath had said, I will not use a trial. Yes, but if this oath had said, I will not use my private server conducting State Department business, then you got it.
You're right. It's not that specific because nobody, not the FBI, not even her IT people knew about it. Here's what's new in the report today. Her server in her house in Chappaqua went down a couple of times. And when it went down, the BlackBerry wouldn't work. And the State Department IT people said, here, use a State Department BlackBerry. And she said, through her assistant, Huma Abedin, no, because we are concerned with the Freedom of Information Act. So she went dark, and she had documents verbally read to her rather than transmitted to her through the State Department email system.
So she was concerned about the Freedom of Information Act knowing what she was doing?
Yes. Now, what does this tell the FBI? This shows intent. You don't have to prove intent when you're talking about espionage. You can prove it by gross negligence. There's ample evidence of gross negligence. But avoiding the transparency laws shows a consciousness.
So let me restate so everybody understands. 2 times, you're saying, her private server went down and her machine device didn't work.
We don't know how many times, but it was more than once.
More than once. So the State Department said, use our server and our devices, and through her assistant came back, no, we don't want to do it. Did they actually say because of freedom of information?
Yes, it's right in the email, which I have not seen before today. Bill, there's 55,000 emails. It actually
so that shows a calculation.
Absolutely.
All right, and a calculation shows that she was trying to get around the rules.
Correct, and that feeds into the FBI argument. Now, the FBI is very smart. I believe they already knew before today everything that was in here.
Do you believe that she's going to be indicted?
I believe there's ample evidence to indict her, and the only way she wouldn't be is if the president or the attorney general makes a plea.
Do you believe the FBI is going to put forth that evidence to the public?
Yes. Whether she's indicted or not, I believe we will learn.
Do you believe that will happen before the election?
I believe it'll happen before the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia. That's 2 months from now.